Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. No throw, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Escapes a defender. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Try in the middle with Gordon. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Tua out of the pistol. Into the hands of Dulcich. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And off to Gordon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And once again, they can't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, Allen. And the deep ball falls incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins 24.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. He's got a man left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now run with Wright. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Second down pass play coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Back now, pressure coming. He has the first over the middle. And he only needed one more step for the score, and they stop him at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a give for Wright. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Well, a disappointing game elsewhere on this roster hasn't dampened his performance, partner. He's got a pair of touchdowns now to put up against that deficit.
You know what I call this, Kate? I call this professionalism, right?
Yeah.
It's used too much. Oh, what a pro. You got to be a pro. You got to play like a pro. No. It's a picture of it. No matter what the circumstances are, you don't stop.
Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
Score Bills 41, Dolphins 31.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. Well, it kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. It's an option right that begins this drive. It's a cut to the right sideline. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Offense is set, first and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bills first down.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. A stoppage here as we see somebody pretty shaken up from that play, and it's Yeah, it's Dalton Kincaid who's going to need some assistance from the medical staff. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Going right back to Davis. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long. Third and long for him here. Look at all this time. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
The kick by Folk is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Miami offense sent it out there now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 22. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Come on, push.
He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Set, push. Yellow, 22, ready.
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Loss on the play. It's now third down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready, ready.
Desperation time here on fourth. Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. They've got first down here from the 36. They're going to pass it here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. He runs quickly to Shakir. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. They send a receiver in motion right. Running for the marker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Back to the well again. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up fourth down and 5. Familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. The kick by Folk is good, and that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
That kick throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's set.
They'll come out throwing. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Johnson has it. And the Bills make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Miami.